I got home from the hospital after my hip replacement. I was continuing to have breathing problems when I came home. So when it got into that Friday and then Saturday, I thought, boy, you know, I'm happy to get home, but when I got home, I didn't improve. I was still having trouble breathing. And I don't know if you've ever went through a problem with breathing, and you know, you just hope it's not your last breath. But at that moment, I was scared, you know, that I was going to run out. I didn't have any oxygen or anything in the house.
John had called me on a Saturday morning to tell me he had trouble sleeping during the night. He was feeling very short of breath. I had some concerns about his symptoms and what they could mean, and I know he had just gotten out of the hospital. So I told him what I would do is call him back, and then I went to my electronic medical record and checked to see if there was any information about the hospitalization that came in during the week. And in fact, what I saw was his discharge summary. And I was able to reassure him. I did prescribe some oxygen for him.
And he called me back, and the next thing that I knew, there was oxygen on the way. He not only arranged it with the oxygen people, but it was very shortly thereafter that they came to my house, and I got the oxygen, and boy, I felt much better. And that's what I think the key to is letting the doctor have the information that he needs from me, for him to get the information in that quick of time. Is just, time is everything when you're sick. I think everybody should be able to give their doctor their signature to be able to come up with this information as quick as Dr. Arum came up with mine.
It was really important for me to be able to find that information so quickly through and remotely from the electronic medical record, and having that there allowed me to be able to make a judgment, a decision about what kind of care John would need. And as a result, I think we avoided a hospital ER admission by virtue of the fact that I could access his medical record, and I was able to determine what had happened during the course of the admission.
But the most important thing is I saved myself from going through worry and all this. Plus, going in as a businessman, I didn't have to pay for the emergency room, which is very expensive. I didn't have to take up a nurse's time. I didn't have to take up a doctor's time. I didn't have to take up anybody's time, because it was all handled quickly with HCSI.